This is Deltaclimber coming to you from Deltaclimber Studios and World Zero. I have come back to World Zero and they have made lots of changes. It's very exciting, including the new Archer class. So we're going to take a look this first video at some of the changes in the interface. The chat is still up here in the upper left corner. Up here you have the different quests that automatically pop up, and you can put it on navigate or turn navigate off. With navigate on, there's a big gray arrow above your head showing you the direction you need to go in order to do that particular quest. Over on the right hand side, going down the side, you have inventory, classes, quests, cash shop, boosters, and down here is this button that allows you to go into dungeons, promo codes, battle passes, and players, and also settings. Settings is important. And across the bottom, you have your different hotkey settings. You have Q for sheath, C is for dodge. I guess that would be like roll. Your left mouse button is where you just shoot continuously, and then, or strike with your sword continuously. And then you have the rest are your weapon special keys. And then a number is assigned to your pet special. This pet that I use is for healing. I use a healing pet when my weapon does not have healing capabilities, like Paladin has the ability to heal himself. And then here is putting on your mount, which is Z. And I still have my faithful, trusty, rusty white wolf that I'm riding on. So that's pretty much the interface. It looks the same. The green bar shows you your health. The green bar shows you your health and how many health points you have. The bar underneath it shows the progression towards the next level. And I started playing a few days ago, getting back into the game, and I was a level 90. Now I'm a level 100. So when you get up to these top floors, like this is floor 7 that I'm on, you get a lot of experience, a lot of XP when you're fighting these monsters. And when you do the quests, you can see this particular quest is the last one for floor 7. It's where you have to defeat the tower, and you get 118,000 experience for that. Let's go ahead and look at the inventory. The inventory is a little different. Your guy is like floating in the air with his knees bent. That's a little different than it used to be, but it's pretty much the same. You have your main weapon, your offhand weapon, and you have your armor. You have your pet down here in your level. Up here you have how many of these crystals you have. On World Zero, you have to use these pink crystals to buy things, but on Swordburst 2, you have Robux that you buy things with as well. Here's how much money you have, and boy, when you get to the upper levels, you really can make the money, because not only do you get money from the monsters, you also can cash in. Like if I was to sell that, I'd get $4,200 for that bow, but that is the prettiest little bow I've seen. And another change that I've seen in the game is that you can open up your own little shop and sell your stuff to players. And we'll look at that a little in a later video. That's inventory. The classes are all the same. Going down through here, Dragoon was one of the last classes that I saw. I remember when they brought out I remember when they brought out this Demon, Dragoon, and now Archer class. And I have the Archer class equipped. That's the classes. Quests. You have your world quests. The only world quest I have not completed on floor 7 is the tower. Daily quests. I've gone ahead and done my daily quests. And you get, this is great. You get pink crystals for playing their game. And so I got 25 pink crystals. And guild points is new. I do not know what guild points are for. I will investigate that in a later video as well. And then you have your side quests. I still have to beat up the Century of Cerberus. And then I also have to defeat the Cerberus before Hades. Oh, I know what that is, I think. They have the world bosses. Now, the dungeon bosses are not as hard as the world bosses. The world bosses, you really have to have a mob to go attack them on that same level that you're at, because it's a lot harder there. That's the quest. Cash shop. Let's take a look at the cash shop. You've got new, daily, costumes, mount, hot, and accessories. I want to look at the different mounts. Now they have Cerberus mounts, ice and fire Cerberus, and big fat fluffy cat. You also have these other mounts that they had before. I had been playing Mabinagi for several months at the beginning of the year and was not playing Roblox for a while. You also have boosters. You can boost for an hour, 3 hours, 6 hours. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there it is. That gives you 2x, 2 times experience. So a lower level, if you want to get on up, you can get a booster and it'll double your experience points. Here's a starter pack. It comes with a Hell Horse and a Hell Horse pet. Wow. I bought, it wasn't a starter pack back then. It was some type of pass or something to play the game. And now when I do a dungeon, you have 2 chests. If you don't pay for that pass, or if you don't get the starter pack, you only get 1 chest. But because I got that pass way back, I get both chests now. So we get double the money, double the drops from dungeons and stuff. So if you're going to play this game for any length of time, and this is one of the cooler games. I mean, look at the graphics and the interface and everything. The only thing I wish they'd do is do shift locks. But what they've got is sprint is on shift. And you have to hold down your right mouse button. So sprint is on shift locks. Sprint is on shift locks. So I'm going to press escape, go into settings, and as you can see, they do not have shift locks like other games do, so that when you move your mouse, it turns the camera automatically. They don't have that. But they may just have that for a reason. I just don't know what the reason is. So that's boosters. And then down here, you have dungeons. Dungeons is different. Dungeons now has all of the dungeons for all of the floors. Let's see here. Let's say go back to the pyramid dungeon. They even have different levels of dungeons. That if you are that level, you can go back and do hard, challenging, or master level of that dungeon. That is really cool. And I wonder if the reward drops would be for that particular level. That is cool. You can go back and do a lower dungeon at a harder level and get drops that are at your level, 95 to 100. Now that's cool. I'll have to check that out. I can only imagine how difficult killing that ice dragon will be again. So that's dungeons. Promo codes. If you have a promo code, you can use it there. That's at the 3 dots. Pass. Spooky Battle Pass. There's 34 days, 7 hours left in the Spooky Battle Pass. If you want to get all, you can say you get the top level free as long as you fight and play a lot and get these candy corns. And that's how many candy corns, that's how long I've been playing since I've come back. Since this Battle Pass has started, 5,400 candy corns. And you get all of this stuff. Good grief. Oh, wow. You get a spaceman suit. You get a pet. It's a comet mount, like a meteor or something. Space suits, auras. These are probably dies. Yeah, it says die box. Equipment chests. You get all of this stuff if you buy it. Wow, look at all of these equipment chests down on the bottom. And I'm thinking about now getting the battle pass, because the bow I have is pretty good, but it is not the best bow. And the last thing is players. And the players and the friends look pretty much the same. No friends here, but there are all the players. You can trade. You can only trade, and I think it used to be you could not trade unless you were level 10 or 15, because a lower level character just could not trade. You have to get your character up to a 10 or a 15. And there are all the people that are playing here. There is a world event coming up to where you get to fight the Minotaur. I might teleport over there real quick. This pretty much wraps up our little tour of the interface. Hey, dude, you and your boar wolf are on my head. Oh, this is something else that's cool. They've got this blue stuff. I forgot on floor 7. They have this blue mist stuff that carries you up like wind. It carries you up. That guy's dressed up like a centurion or something, like a Roman soldier. Oh man, there's nobody here. We won't be able to defeat him without some more people, I don't think. Anyway, this is Deltaclimber coming to you from World 0, Floor 7. Next time we'll take a look at World 1, some of the changes down there, and the quest systems and everything that has changed. So until we see you on the game, guys, keep playing and having fun. Don't hack or exploit and ruin the games. Until I see you guys then, arrivederci.